I wanted to interview you about Rainbow Six 2 versus Call of Duty 4 and what you think the comparisons are. Like, have you played the game enough to like make a comparison?
Yeah, more or less, unless you ask me some like in-depth questions about like something crazy, but more or less probably. Yeah.
What do you think about Rainbow Six Vegas 2? I don't believe it's worth $60, but I mean, what do you think what do you don't like about Rainbow Vegas 6 2 and I mean, what do you like and what you don't like compared to Call of Duty 4?
I don't know. It feels like a port. Rainbow Six really feel like a port. Like I don't know, you don't have a Wii, but there's many games that come off like PS2, and they just switch the controls and then put it on the Wii and call it a new game. You know what I mean? It feels like this game already came out, and they just added like one thing and then sold it again as a brand new game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of just like the fact that, in Rainbow Vegas 2 is that you got the same maps, the same guns. It just seems like the graphics are just rendered better for the Xbox 360. You know?
It's funny that the guy from GameStop told me that the graphics are actually worse. He said they scaled it down, the second one, than the first one.
I don't see how that's the case because it was so grainy in the first one.
But is it 1080p? Let me look in the box now.
I'm looking.
He said it's only 720. Oh no, it's not.
It says, yeah, right here. It says 720p, 1080p, and 1080i on the back of the box.
Oh, it does say that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just think the graphics look more rendered. That's all.
It just looks horrible.
I just don't like. I just think they turned up the ammunition or the fire damage. Like if you were to play Call of Duty 4 versus Rainbow Six, I mean, Call of Duty 4, all you'd have to do is turn up the damage on the weapons, and it'd be Rainbow Six.
Yeah, play hardcore mode. That's it.
Yeah, hardcore mode on Call of Duty 4 is Rainbow Six.
Yeah, more or less, but just way better.
Yeah, I mean, which is way better?
It's like a good version of Rainbow Six in hardcore mode.
Did you see the new maps for Call of Duty 4?
No.
I posted them on my blog. Check them bitches out. They are fucking sick. They got this one fucking map called Chinatown.
Yeah.
And another map, it's got like mountains and shit. Like you run down the hill. Like that shit William Dafoe in William Dafoe and what was that movie? Full Metal Jacket? No, Platoon. When he's running down the fucking hill and he's like, ah! You know what I'm saying? That was like, it's apart from that movie, you know? So I was like, but man, I mean, just Call of Duty 4, after I seen the new maps that they designed for the game, I really appreciate Call of Duty 4 a lot more.
You know what I noticed about Call of Duty is my friend, I started playing more again now because they having this little thing in New York where you can play the new maps early. They're going to have a GameStop where you can play the new maps like this Friday instead of waiting till the maps come out, and if you're there first, you get the maps for free and everything, whatever. So I started playing it again, and the thing with Call of Duty 4 is it's real. Oh, hold on a second. Can we send this to you as fast, right? Hold on. See, about Call of Duty, it's real pick up and play.
Yeah.
Like it's real casual, but at the same time, if you're good at the game, you could be way better than everybody. You know what I mean? It's not like it takes no skill. Like you could easily grab the remote and get into it.
It just seems like the aiming system makes more sense than it does in Rainbow Six.
Yeah, and it's so smooth.
Yeah, that's what that's the word I'm looking. That's the word I'm looking for.
To the left, the gun moves a little bit to the left. If you swing it to the right, the gun swings to the right. It's not all glitchy. Like in Rainbow Six, the aiming is mad glitchy. You like turn a little bit to the left, and it looks like the gun is popping all around. Like
yeah, like
like the movement's not smooth.
How the fuck? Yeah.
Like smooth, nice and smooth.
Yeah, how the fuck are you gonna tell me that my gun's gonna sway like that fast to the right? Like I'm not. It cracks me up the way the weapon's moving it. I mean, anything that's made by Ubisoft sucks. I don't fucking know how these guys stay in business.
Like a 90-year-old man is throwing the grenade. The hand moves so slow, and then the grenade doesn't have no realistic bounce or roll to it. It looks like if you're throwing a grenade inside a sand pit. As soon as it touches the floor, it just gets stuck to the floor.
Fucking
That stupid grenade does that. It's like, it's very corny. Like, it has no physics engine. Like, there's no physics in the game.
Yeah, I'm highly disappointed. I'm selling my fucking game. I put it up for sale on Craigslist yesterday for $40. So anybody that wants to buy my game, you can fucking have it.
I even told the guy in the store, I went in Friday, I said, Rainbow Six is the worst fucking game I ever bought from here. He's like, are you serious? For what? You don't like the game? I'm like, hell no, I don't like the game. You couldn't make that game for the Wii. That game is so fucking bad.
Yeah, you know what I don't like? Is the fact that I paid $60 for it. It's not a fucking $60 game.
No, I would have paid like a Wii game. The Wii game is $40. $40 for it.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is a fucking download. It's 800 points. It's bullshit.
Yep, that's what I said. I tell everybody who's thinking about getting it all day yesterday in Call of Duty. I'm like, do not buy Vegas. It's Vegas 1 with an update. That's it. Nothing's different. It's the same exact game.
You know what? I mean, I don't know if fucking EA bought 10% of that company and just fucking pushed this or what, but this is fucking garbage.
It sucks. It's horrible. If anything, they should have took another year to make the game come out.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look how long it took Call of Duty 4 to fucking come out with expansion maps. Just 3 of them at that. I mean, it took them almost...
Four maps.
Huh? 4 maps?
4 maps coming out.
Yeah, well, look how long it took them. From December until now.
Not from November.
From November, yeah. That's almost like 6 fucking months, a half a year.
Yep.
So anyways, man, you know, I'm just disappointed. I want to interview you, get your thoughts on it. I know a lot of other people are like Jock in Vegas. You know what? If they're fucking clowns, and you know what? They're the people that always fucking play Vegas. You know, they can't.
And then you know what's corny about Vegas? If you play deathmatch, what's the point of deathmatch? To push the team back, right?
Yeah.
It's like you got an invisible line that you're pushing them back. So in Vegas, you know how long do you know how long the respawn invincibility is? Did you tell me like seconds?
No.
You have a 5-second respawn invincibility. So you can't even push the team back into the spawn because you gotta stay like 50 feet away from the spawn, so you give them 5 seconds for the shield to run out.
Well, you know.
Like if I push you back into the spawn, you can't even stay there.
You know, hey, you know what that
5 seconds could pass.
You know what that all means? You know what that? Here, I'm gonna tell you the big conundrum in that fucking situation.
Fucking crybabies, always saying, "Oh, this one can't me."
No, here's the big conundrum. You know, first they were crying about spawn killing, right? So now what they did was they fucking painted themselves into a corner. They made really small maps, so now that you got a 5-second spawn time, it's all fucking useless.
Yeah,
That's why
I was playing, and I'm like, what's the point of pushing them back? There's no point. It's like they made the game so that if you suck, you can still enjoy it. Like, no, don't make the game so that the people who suck could enjoy it. Make the game so that the people who's good could enjoy it.
Here's another thing too.
Stupid.
They made the map so small and the 5-second respawn. Now you know why Call of Duty 4 doesn't have fucking spawn protection. It keeps
Like it has dynamic spawning. If you push them back, they spawn behind you now.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Keep the fucking game moving. Don't change the progression of the movement forward. I mean, it's fucking retards.
Weird. There is no kind of round hallways or like curvy hills. It's a fucking box. Everything is a box. Like if they drew every map with a ruler. Like, come on, man. Put some shape in it. It looks like just straight buttons all over. Everything looks like a box. The truck looks like a box. There's a boxes. Everything's a box in the game.
They're still doing their graphics from fucking Counter-Strike and shit. Computer.
Yeah,
19.
It's like a PC game from like 99. I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst. See, I wouldn't be mad even if it was a first generation 360 game. Which 360 been out like 3 years already. What you don't know yet?
I don't know. But anyways, man, it's just ridiculous. All I gotta say is that, I mean.
You know what it is? The people who say it's good, they don't want to say that they wasted $60. Like they don't just want to accept it and be like, yeah, they took my money.
I lost $60.
Oh, no, it's fun. I'm playing it. Well, no, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, right. I'm so glad Beta Battlefields comes out the 25th.